the future of money.
Yeah, it seems like everyone wants to know what's coming next.
Exactly.
Right.
And trust me, you guys are in for a treat because we've been doing a ton of research, articles, expert opinions, you name it, we've got it.
And let me tell you, the financial landscape is changing faster than ever.
Seriously, buckle up because what we're going to cover today, it's going to blow your mind.
Oh.
We're talking cryptocurrencies, DeFi, AI, the whole 9 yards.
We're going to unlock some serious secrets about the future of money, stuff you won't hear anywhere else.
And you know, it's funny because just thinking about it, we've already come a long way.
Right.
Like from cash to credit cards, that was a huge shift.
Right. But what's crazy is that what's coming in the next 10 years, it's going to be even bigger, even more radical.
Yeah, we're not just talking about new ways to pay. Like
Yeah.
this is about the whole foundation of finance changing.
Absolutely. It's a complete transformation.
We all know money has evolved, right? Bartering, coins, paper money, then those credit cards we were talking about.
Right. But this time it feels different.
Totally. It's like everything's being rewritten.
And one of the biggest drivers of this change, it has to be cryptocurrency.
Yeah, like it's not just Bitcoin anymore.
Nope. We've got Ethereum, stablecoins. Even governments are getting in on the action with those CBDCs.
Central bank digital currencies, that's a mouthful.
It is, but they're a big deal. I mean, what was once this fringe thing, crypto, is quickly becoming mainstream, big time.
And you know what's really fascinating? We found some info suggesting that some countries are looking into using blockchain, you know, the tech behind crypto, for their national currencies.
Oh, yeah, that's huge. Like, game changer huge.
Totally. Imagine faster transactions, global transactions, more transparency, better security.
Right. And cheaper, too. No more insane fees for sending money across borders.
Seriously, blockchain could change everything about how we think about money.
Oh, absolutely. And it's not just national currencies either. DeFi, decentralized finance, that's shaking things up too.
DeFi, yeah. That's basically cutting out the middleman, right? Like banks and brokers.
Exactly. It's all about giving individuals more control over their own money.
So like, instead of going to a bank for a loan,
You go to a decentralized network powered by blockchain. It's pretty wild stuff.
it sounds like something out of a movie.
I know, right? But it's already happening. DeFi platforms are offering all sorts of services, loans, investments, even insurance.
All without those traditional institutions.
Yep. And it's all thanks to smart contracts, basically self-executing agreements written in code.
So instead of piles of paperwork and weeks of waiting.
You could get a loan through your phone almost instantly.
That's incredible. So much more efficient.
Right. And this is just the beginning. DeFi is still in its early stages. Who knows what the future holds?
It's definitely something to watch. Okay, so we've got crypto changing money itself. DeFi changing how we interact with financial institutions. It's a lot to process.
It is, and it's moving so fast.
Exactly. How is anyone supposed to keep up with all this?
Well, that's where AI comes in, artificial intelligence. As things get more complex, AI is becoming more and more important in helping us navigate this new world.
So like those robo-advisors.
Right. Yeah, but we're talking even more sophisticated AI, systems that can analyze huge amounts of data way faster and better than any human could.
So you're telling me there are already AI systems managing people's money?
It's already happening. And here's a little secret for our deep dive listeners. Some experts believe that AI-driven financial management will be the norm in just a few years.
Wow. So personalized advice, investing strategies, maybe even catching fraud, all handled by AI.
That's the idea. AI that learns and adapts, constantly getting better and better.
It's a little unnerving, but also kind of cool. Like, what does this mean for us, you know? Should we be buying Bitcoin, ditching our banks?
Those are good questions. Let's explore how these trends might actually impact your wallet. It's not about, like, running to buy Bitcoin right this second or closing all your bank accounts.
Right, so what should we be doing?
Well, first, don't panic. This stuff takes time. It's not going to happen overnight.
So no need to freak out.
Exactly. Just stay informed, learn as you go, and adapt.
Easier said than done, though, right? There's so much information out there, and it changes so quickly.
True, but that's where resources like the deep dive come in handy. We do the hard work so you don't have to.
Well, we appreciate that. But even so, where do we even begin?
I'd say start with the basics. Get a
Yeah.
good grasp of what cryptocurrencies are and how blockchain technology works.
Okay, blockchain. I hear that word everywhere, but I'm still not totally clear on what it actually is.
Think of it like a digital ledger, right? But instead of being kept in one place, it's spread across a huge network of computers. So it's incredibly secure, super transparent.
Ah, I see. Like nobody can mess with it because it's everywhere.
Exactly. And that's what makes cryptocurrencies and DeFi so secure.
So blockchain is like this digital fortress safeguarding our money. That makes sense. But what about investing in crypto? Is that something everyone should be doing?
That's a personal decision, really depends on your financial goals, how much risk you're comfortable with. But look, crypto's gaining legitimacy every day.
Yeah, more and more businesses are accepting it. Even big financial institutions are investing.
It's definitely not just for techies anymore. Okay, so we've talked blockchain, crypto. Let's move on to DeFi. How can our listeners actually get involved in that?
Yeah, DeFi sounds exciting, but also a bit intimidating.
It can seem that way, but there are plenty of ways to dip your toes in. You can try out lending platforms, decentralized exchanges, even invest in the DeFi protocols themselves.
Sounds cool, but risky too, right?
Definitely. DeFi is still new. Things change quickly. So do your research, understand the risks before you jump in. Don't invest anything you can't afford to lose.
Good advice. Okay, DeFi is a bit like the Wild West of finance right now. But what about AI? How can we use that to our advantage?
AI-powered financial tools are getting more and more sophisticated and easier to use. Think robo-advisors that tailor your investments to your goals, budgeting apps that analyze your spending and help you save, even AI that can negotiate better deals on bills.
Wow, like a personal financial assistant. But how effective is this stuff really? Can AI really help us make better money decisions?
AI is incredible at analyzing huge amounts of data and spotting patterns, stuff humans might miss. This makes it really valuable for things like picking investments and spotting fraud. As AI gets even smarter, it has the potential to completely change how we manage our money.
So AI could really change the game, both for individuals and for the whole financial industry. But are we talking about robots taking over our jobs? Will financial advisors become obsolete?
I don't think it's about AI replacing humans entirely. It's more about AI and humans working together, like a collaboration.
Right, so AI does the heavy lifting, crunching numbers, and analyzing data. And human advisors can focus on the bigger picture, the strategy, and giving personalized advice.
Exactly. Now, with all this talk about digital everything, one thing that comes to mind is privacy. With all our financial data online, how can we be sure it's safe?
Yeah, that's a big concern.
Absolutely. As we move to a more digital world, data security and privacy become even more important. You got to be careful, protect your info, choose financial providers that take security seriously.
So, strong passwords, two-factor authentication, all that jazz.
Exactly. And stay informed about the latest threats and best practices. Things change constantly, so ongoing education is key.
Sounds like we need to be proactive and informed if we want to navigate the future of money.
Definitely. This deep dive has taken us through a lot. Crypto, DeFi, AI, data security. The financial world's on the brink of a huge transformation, that's for sure. The rise of digital wallets and what that means for traditional banks. Stay tuned as we dive into the future of how we carry and use our money.
So we've talked about how crypto and DeFi are changing the game, how AI is going to be a big part of the future of finance.
Right, but there's this other big shift happening, something that's going to change how we use money in our everyday lives.
You mean digital wallets?
Exactly. Digital wallets and what they mean for the future of, well, traditional banks.
I mean, most of us are pretty used to digital payments by now, right? I hardly ever use cash anymore.
Me neither. But we're talking about a future where physical banks might become a thing of the past.
Oh, really? You think banks are going to completely disappear?
Maybe not disappear entirely, at least not overnight, but they're definitely going to have to adapt.
Adapt to what?
To a world where everything's digital, everything's mobile, people want convenience, they want instant access.
So you're saying banks will have to change the way they do things, be more digital, more mobile-friendly?
Exactly. And digital wallets are a big part of that shift. I mean, think about it. Your phone is already your camera, your map, your entertainment system.
And our wallets, basically.
Right. So it makes sense that your phone would also become your main tool for managing your money.
I already use my phone for most of my banking, checking balances, paying bills, transferring money.
Yeah, most of us do. But think about the possibilities. Imagine a world where your digital wallet does everything. Tracks your spending, creates budgets, manages investments.
Even makes payments across borders.
Exactly. All seamlessly integrated, all in one place.
That sounds pretty amazing. But what about security? Are digital wallets really safe?
Security is super important, obviously. The good digital wallet providers, they use top-notch encryption and security protocols to protect your info.
So it's like any other financial tech. Got to choose providers you trust, use strong passwords, all that good stuff.
Absolutely. And stay informed about the latest security risks. You know, knowledge is power.
So digital wallets, they're convenient, potentially very secure. But what do they mean for the global financial system? Like, what's the big picture here?
The implications are huge. For one, digital wallets have a potential to really boost financial inclusion.
Financial inclusion, you mean giving more people access to financial services?
Exactly. Especially people who might not have access to traditional banking, maybe in developing countries or underserved communities.
Right, because not everyone has a bank account or easy access to financial services.
And digital wallets, they can change that. Plus, they can also drive innovation and competition in the financial industry.
How so?
Because it's easier for new companies to enter the market, they don't need to build these huge, expensive bank branches. It shakes things up, gives consumers more choices.
So it's about making finance more democratic, giving people more control over their money.
Absolutely. But let's be real, not everyone is going to be thrilled about these changes.
Yeah, people get attached to the way things are, especially when it comes to money.
True, but the world's becoming more digital, more interconnected. Finance is just catching up.
So bottom line, what should our listeners be doing to prepare for this digital wallet future?
Stay informed. Learn about how these technologies work, how they can affect your life. Try out different digital wallets, see what works for you.
And don't be afraid to think outside the box. Look at different financial service providers. Ask questions. Be proactive.
You got it. The future of money is in your hands.
Well said. So as we wrap up this deep dive, it's clear that we're on the edge of a major financial revolution.
Cryptocurrencies, DeFi, AI, digital wallets, it's all happening so fast.
We've covered a lot of ground, explored these exciting new trends, talked about the good and the bad, hopefully giving you all some food for thought.
Change can be scary, but it also creates amazing opportunities.
Stay curious, stay informed, and stay engaged. The future of finance is being shaped right now, and we can all be a part of it.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thanks for joining us on this incredible deep dive into the future of money. Until next time.